when we started hearing about the dogs with a nutritional effect, we automatically jumped to the conclusion that
Hmm.
taurine may be a component of that, and indeed it probably is taurine and L-carnitine. So there are nutritional supplements you can purchase for dogs that have those in it. We can do blood levels for taurine levels to see if your dog's on a high enough amount of taurine in their diet, if you have a nutritional component. And I've seen dogs that have had nutritional cardiomyopathy see a cardiologist, be started on taurine and L-carnitine, and these dogs revert to a pretty normal cardiac function. So it is pretty freaking amazing when we can see that kind of nutritional support change how the dog's heart functions. So don't be messing around with a grain-free diet or a legume-rich diet or a
Up,
homemade diet
up.
if you don't have to. It's
Right.
just it's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
So just simply don't do it. Now, if you have the bad luck to have a breed of dog that does have the inherited version, or worse yet, the idiopathic version, which we don't really understand, then we still have to deal with cardiomyopathies in some of these breeds. And because the dogs with cardiomyopathies have a tendency to have more arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats than the dogs with mitral valve disease, we typically like to see a cardiologist because managing those arrhythmias can be
Mm,
a little bit more of a challenge than
mm,
just your garden variety heart disease. So I try to get people in to see a cardiologist if that's possible. If they have an arrhythmia, it may not always be possible. And the arrhythmia is the irregular heartbeat, and that's when those dogs will faint, pass out.
mm.
Some of them, again, will die acutely because their heart just goes into such a funky rhythm that it can't circulate blood. And so these dogs can literally just die acutely. And those are very, very, very sad when that happens because a lot of people are unprepared for that. And I've seen dogs,
Mhm,
sometimes as young as two,
mhm.
from really good breeders that have been absolutely, you assume are clinically normal, and then one day you just walk out and they're gone.
They,
So
yeah.
it can happen, and it's heartbreaking when it does occur. So don't feel like you're the only person that that's ever happened to, and that you did anything wrong if that's the case.